Good morning. This is Crystal Woods with Seasons in the Vine, and this is a brief Jesus Bible study info session. So the book is here. It's ready. It's in print. This is part 1. Part 2 comes out in February. This is chapters 1 through 12 of the Gospel of Luke. This is part of a 4-book collection that I will be writing, studying each gospel in depth, the life of Jesus. The main objective is to study it under the mission of his life which is his anointing from Isaiah 61:1. We have a tool that we're going to be using to analyze this. We're going to be studying each one of his preachings, his teachings, the way that he healed, how he healed, and all the deliverances that he did from demonic powers and demons. And so intense, but we're going to study the whole part of Jesus's life, everything that he did and said. Because when you study Jesus and you know Jesus more, it changes your life. Who he was then is who he is now. And we want that reality to break out into our lives. We're going to be asking these 4 key questions the entire study. Who is this man? Who is he? How do we know? What does this mean? And what am I supposed to do about it? Okay, it's awesome. It is a 87 pages. This is first part, so it's a legitimate book. It's actually more of an exegetical commentary than your typical Bible study. I've used scholarly sources for my documentation. I have spent hours and hours and hours. It takes me about a week to write 1 chapter because I'm steeped in the scriptures, in the original languages, pulling out things that you may never have heard before. And this is exciting stuff. The book is standalone. So you can buy it and study it on your own with the scriptures, opening it up in tandem, reading through the scriptures, reading through my verse-by-verse breakdown. There are real-life applications in each chapter. There are activities to do that will change your faith walk because Jesus changes everything. And so as we study him and what he did on this earth, we know that he's still doing those things now, and so it's naturally going to come in to our lives. Now, the really cool thing about this is I have an office space now where I can actually do Bible studies, and I can fit quite a bunch of people in there. So, I don't know if that was the right language. I can fit quite a few people in there. And so, you can buy the book standalone, or Monday nights, starting December 7th, check the events page on my website, Seasons in the Vine. We're going to be meeting live in person. I could have a Zoom component if you're more comfortable with that in the climate of what's happening in our nation right now and in the world. But we're going to go for it. We're going to meet. We're going to study about Jesus. We're going to have our lives transformed. And I'm going to be teaching from this text live and adding all the extras that happen in live teaching. Plus, you're going to have some community there. And so if that's interesting to you, let me know. Get the book. I can bring it to Bible study that Monday night, or I can mail it to you. And this is open for men and women. I did not write the Jesus Bible study in the lens of a woman. I wrote it in the lens of a scholar. Like I wrote it in the lens of just studying the scriptures and putting it forth to you. And so it's not geared to women. It's geared to believers as a whole. And so men, you can buy the Jesus Bible study. You can study it. You can get this as a gift for people for Christmas. And men and women are invited to come out on Monday nights. And we'll study the word together, just like they did in the New Testament. Men and women learning from Jesus. Women sitting for the first time at the feet of Jesus and hearing the scriptures. And Jesus gave women a role to play in the kingdom. And so we can join together if you like. It's written in a neutral standpoint. So if this seems interesting to you, go to seasonsinthevine.com, go to the shop, click Jesus Bible Study, and make your purchase. I'll send it out to you, or you can meet us for Bible study. If you have any questions about it or what we're going to be, if you need more details, message me, email me, text me, and I'll get right back to you. Many blessings. This is big news, guys. See you soon.